Welcome back to our deep dive. We sift through the noise, pull out the key insights, and really try to figure out what matters for you. Today, we're tackling something pretty intense. It's India's BrahMos missile. Our sources, well, they use this very striking term, India's decisive hammer.
Yeah, and the materials we're looking at today, they paint this, frankly, extraordinary picture of what this weapon can supposedly do. Its reported impact. It's quite something. We're going to explore claims, descriptions like God's own weapon or something that the world's air defense systems cannot stop, just reporting what's in these documents.
Absolutely. We're laying out the narrative presented in the sources, not validating it ourselves. It's about understanding the claims being made.
Exactly. So let's get into it. How do these sources describe what happens when, a BrahMos allegedly hits? Some reports suggest the targets literally didn't know what hit them, just gone. The sources use phrases like earthquake tremors or a storm on the horizon. It paints a picture of overwhelming speed and surprise. And the destructive power attributed to it is fascinating. There's one specific OSINT source that's open source intelligence, which the source itself says was confirmed by the CIA. It details something called Operation Sindoor.
Operation Sindoor, right. And this involved BrahMos.
Reportedly, yes.
Huh.
15 BrahMos missiles used in this operation. That's the claim. A very specific number.
15, wow. That's a significant deployment for one operation. And the impact, according to these sources.
Well, if we look at the bigger picture presented, it's staggering. The claim is 11 Pakistani airbases were completely paralyzed.
Completely paralyzed. So not just damaged, but operationally shut down.
That's the assertion in this OSINT source. It even lists specific assets allegedly destroyed. 4 JF-17s in the air, 4 F-16s also airborne, and an AWACS plane.
An AWACS too. That's a huge capability to lose.
Right. And then on the ground, inside hangars, another 4 F-16s and a second AWACS. So the picture painted is just total neutralization of air power in those areas.
An incredible level of destruction described there. Complete operational paralysis, like you said. But the sources claim it didn't stop there, did they? Things escalated further.
Yes. This is where the claims in the sources become, well, strategically profound. Our material directly quotes the then chief of the Pakistan Air Force, Aurangzeb.
Okay, and what does this quote allege?
It alleges that the Indian Army used BrahMos missiles to destroy Pakistani nuclear assets, specifically at Noor Khan Airbase, and also nuclear storage facilities and bunkers at Kirana Hills.
Wait, nuclear assets? That's an incredibly serious claim to attribute to a PAF chief within these documents, targeting nuclear storage?
It's exceptionally bold, yes. A direct quote, according to the source material we have.
So, claiming the targeting of nuclear facilities. What do the sources say was the ultimate result of this alleged attack? What were the consequences described?
Well, this brings up the strategic implications as laid out in the sources. The Pakistan Foreign Minister is cited, reportedly saying that the attack on Kirana Hills specifically was the main reason Pakistan surrendered to India during this supposed Operation Sindoor.
Surrendered. So the claim is that these BrahMos strikes, particularly the alleged one on Kirana Hills, directly led to a national surrender.
That's the narrative presented. Military defeat, yes, but also a complete strategic collapse attributed directly to the impact of the BrahMos in these accounts.
So wrapping this up for you, our listener, this deep dive into these specific sources presents the BrahMos as this unbelievably potent weapon. The claims range from it being unstoppable to playing a decisive role in a conflict, even allegedly taking out critical nuclear infrastructure and forcing a surrender. It's a narrative of overwhelming power.
Exactly.
And the claims themselves, about paralyzing airbases, destroying nuclear assets, leading to surrender, they really make you think. Even setting aside the factual verification for a moment, just considering the narrative itself. What are the broader implications when a weapon is reportedly perceived as having such overwhelming force? How does that shape international relations or the perception of power in future conflicts? That's something we would really cue on.